Hey, how are you doing? It is, you can't see outside the window, but it is a beautiful rainy Wednesday here near Dallas, Texas, and wherever you are tuning in from. I hope that the sun is shining, and even if it's raining, know that the sun is shining. So just, you have to change your perspective because it's a beautiful day, because you're here, you're alive, and I pray and hope that you are well. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to come tune in, check out me and what I have to say this afternoon. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes. That is the goal and my aim. So you ready? Let's see if I can do it. But before I get started, I want to say, hey, I never want to assume that you who are watching have had the chance to ever connect with me before. So I want to make sure that I tell you who I am, what I do, and just how excited and grateful that I am that you're even here. My name is Lakina Dunham, and I am an international speaker, a best-selling author, and I help women, success-driven women, understand and own the power that they have in their hand today to take focused action. And I do that through a membership community I have called Faith in Motion. I also am the founder of a nonprofit organization, Hawalanamo, that educates girls in West African country. Our goal and mission is to change the world one girl at a time through education, because we all have that special gifting, a special purpose within us, and education helps us to understand who we are and what we have to offer the world. So I think it's only right that those beautiful girls have the same privileges that we so often take for granted here back in the Western world. Well, again, hey, let's dive into what I have for us today. So I have been reading and doing a lot of studying on habits and how habits really are keys to our success. If you want to be successful, then you need to really focus in on the habits. Your habits are going to either propel you to success, or they are going to be one of your greatest hindrances to success. So this afternoon, I want to share with you three ways or habits that could be costing you your happiness and costing you for moving forward in your purpose, your passion, and the vision that you have for your life. So are you ready? So the first one that I have, and by no means is this an exhaustive list, because we could be, you and I'm sure, could sit down and we could probably talk for hours and come up with reasons and ways that we sometimes self-sabotage in our own habits that's keeping us stuck, that's not allowing us to move forward in the things that we know that we have the ability to do. So not exhaustive, but I want to highlight three. So the first one I want to bring to your attention this afternoon is having the habit of letting other people dictate what your success looks like. Letting the world, other people, family members, it can even be people that you admire, but letting them define for you what your success looks like. Have you ever met anyone who wants to make you and fit you into this cookie cutter? I have. And it is frustrating and heartbreaking, and it just makes you feel like, because you know that there's no mold that can hold you. You are the mold. There is only one you. There is no cookie cutter, one size fits all way to success. What is success for you may not be success for your girlfriend. What success to me may not be success to you. So we have to really own and stand in the power that we have in our lives. We define what success is for us. So, and I think the only one way, not the only way, one way that we do that is you really have to look inward and understand why you are here. What are you here for? I believe that we all were created with purpose. We all are here with purpose. And because you are here, you're alive, you're in this day, you're watching this, you have great purpose. There's something that you can give and offer to this world. So, what's true success in my definition is designing a life around your passions, what makes you smile on the inside, what makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning and doing those things. And that is going to look different for each one of us. So don't ever let anyone's definition of success keep you from designing the life that you love. Don't do it. I promise you from experience, it makes you miserable. You are your greatest success when you are living in your purpose. And no one defines that purpose between you and your creator. They don't have the right to do it. So don't give them that right by allowing them to put you in a cookie cutter that was never meant for you. Okay? All right. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is focusing on what you don't have instead of looking at and what you do have and celebrating it. So we know, don't focus on the lack. We really have abundance. And I think that I really got into this practice and really start challenging myself on a trip to Ghana. And this is actually the trip that I came back from in 2010, that I decided that I was going to launch a nonprofit. And for whatever reason on this trip, it really hit home to me how blessed I really am. I know that I'm blessed. I quote that, I speak it over myself, but on this trip, there was a transformation that took place in my life. And I really started to understand that I live in abundance. I flow from abundance. I don't need to look at what my bank account says. Abundance is not defined by the clothes that I wear. I need to stop looking at the external things and really look inwardly. That I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much that other people don't have, and that I often take for granted. That when you start walking in that place of looking at the abundance, the blessings, the prosperity that is already in your life, it totally revolutionizes the way that you are walking as you go towards success. If you're always looking for the negative, guess what? You're going to get more negative. But if you can stand in the midst of the situation that you're facing right now, today, whatever it is, it may not be exactly the way that you want it to be. You may not have all those zeros behind that number in your bank account that you would like, but you can't focus on that. If you learn to see the blessings of what you have, you will start to see new opportunities. You will see that new ways that you can move into more prosperity and more abundance. So switch the lens from the lack and switch it from you being in lack and switch it to a lens that you are walking in abundance. And I promise it helps you to see all the magical things, all the blessings that you may be taking for granted each and every day. There is beauty all around you. There are limitless opportunities presented to you each and every day. But sometimes because we have that lens of lack, we miss it. We walk right past the blessing, that opportunity that might totally change our lives and then allow us to be a blessing, a greater blessing to someone else. Okay? See the miracle of life. See the abundance that's all around you and celebrate it. Be thankful for what you have. In all things, give thanks. And last but not least, my third point is sometimes we just forget about the bigger picture. And what do I mean by that? Do you have a vision for your life? Do you know that you can do something great, that you can be a help and a service to other people? That is what I call your why. Why do you wake up every morning and do what you do? What is your big why? What is your big picture in life? Sometimes we get into the habit that we forget it. We don't keep it before us. We're supposed to write the vision and keep it before us. So why? Every day we can get up and we can run towards it. Let's be honest. There is distraction all around us. And those distractions can easily pull us sideways, that we find ourselves 3 steps to the right when we said, but no, I'm trying to go there. That's where I want to go. And so it's important that we don't forget our big picture, because those distractions are always abounding. And we have to know, this is my vision. This is where I'm going. And we need to keep it before us so that we can walk in that direction, walk in that path. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. Have you, now telling yourself, it's just you and I, have you ever really lost your cool because someone cut you off in traffic? Or let's say, have you ever kind of had to go back and apologize to someone because they made a comment that you didn't like, and you kind of said some things that you regretted later? Don't sweat the small stuff. When you can keep your big picture, your big vision, your why in front of you, all those things seem so trivial. And believe me, this takes constant, intentional steps to do this. You don't just wake up overnight and say, oh, nothing bothers me and all is well. This takes you practicing day in and day out, keeping that vision before you to say, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to react, and I may not even respond. I have to choose, is this getting me closer to my big why? Is this getting me closer to the life that I want to live for myself? Or is this just one of those distractions that may pull me 3 steps to the right or 2 steps to the left? Yeah. So you sometimes have to step back, center yourself, and remember what is my big why? What is my aim? What is my big vision in life that I am shooting for? And I know that if I'm consistent, that if I'm intentional, that if I continue to check myself and do my own self-reflection to make sure that my habits are going to help me to be successful, you'll get there. Don't let anyone steal your peace. Don't let anyone steal your joy. And your happiness, you have to protect it. And ways to do that is to check your habits to make sure that the habits you are doing each and every day are not costing you your happiness. Okay? I hope that something I said was helpful, something I've said will cause you to think, but more importantly, that it will cause you to continue to reach towards your highest purpose, your greatest potential. You've got great potential. Remember, you can't change the past. You can't go back and undo. You can't go back and make them do it a different way. But right now, today, you have the power in your hands to change your life story and to write a new chapter, one of happiness, one of abundance, and one of you walking in your purpose. From my heart to yours, know that I love you and I believe in you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.